Yo, what's the crack, boys? We are getting closer to All-Star Weekend, which means it's time to snub some of the best players to play basketball. I'm looking forward to it. I won't lie. I was making it this morning, and I was like, holy shit, this is probably the worst year for snubs in a long time, probably ever. There's like, every player in the league is just elite right now. And obviously some players are going to have to miss it. Obviously there's a format. I think it's a stupid format. I think it should just be every player. Obviously, like 3 forwards, 2 bench, two guards, and like 2 wild card players, whatever. It should just be whoever. Like, let's be real. Like, fuck this position stuff. Basketball's positionless now. But anyway, for the video you came for. Right, we'll start in the East. The East is, the superior conference at the moment. Are you surprised? Okay, well. It gets kind of interesting. Okay, so Kyrie, Donovan Mitchell, I think that's... I don't have to explain Kyrie. Obviously, Donovan Mitchell has just entered the first year of his prime. Just scored 71. Cavs are very good right now. Like, I don't really need to say much. That's the backcourt right there. Front court, obviously, here's the debate. I'm going with KD, Giannis, and Embiid. Maybe a little bit of bias, but Embiid just has better stats than Tatum. Apart from, probably 3-point percentage. Maybe assists. Do you know what I mean? I'm not, going to look into it, but Embiid, Tatum kind of has the worst stats out of everyone, but he is on the best team. But obviously, Tatum's obviously good. Tatum's obviously on the bench. Obviously, bro. Fucking I can't snub him, but yeah. That's my starters for the East. Pretty straightforward, to be honest. 3 of the forwards are having MVP caliber seasons. Maybe KD gets thrown to the bench because he's injured. That would kind of make sense, but KD's also probably going to get, the top forward guy. I can't remember the last time KD played in an All-Star game. I swear he's been injured every time. Hopefully, oh my god, man. KD actually going to be out for another All-Star game, man. Fuck's sake. My first 2 people on the bench for the East, Tatum and Brown, probably the best duo in the NBA. Let's be real, they probably are the best duo in the NBA. You can't miss. That's very self-explanatory. You got to have them on it. For my next bench player, I'm going to go with James Harden, who people are actually snubbing him. People are snubbing him, which I think, it's their opinion. I don't give a fuck. Let's be real. Who cares? James Harden, having multiple 15 assist games. His playmate, he's that point guard. Been very good for the Sixers. Obviously, he's still an All-Star. He's having some good games, especially on this run that the Sixers have been on in 2023. James Harden's still an All-Star. Let's be real. But if he's snubbed, I won't be surprised if James Harden snapped from the All-Star team. He should make it, but at the same time, if he gets snubbed, it is what it is. He probably might get... I wouldn't be surprised if, a guy like Halliburton, replace him, which, I would get that. The next player I've got, Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler's one of the best, especially playoff time. Jimmy Butler's probably a top 5 player when it comes to the playoffs. Obviously, he's just clutch, defense, hustle. Not the best 3-point shooter, but obviously when he needs it to be, he is that guy. I think not having a player like Jimmy in the All-Star game is pretty disrespectful to him. I'll be real. Jimmy Butler is one of the best players in the NBA. Plays with a passion. His stats as well. We could all go off stats right here. His stats are All-Star number stats. Obviously, Jimmy Butler's had some insane clutch games this season, on offense and defense. He's the guy you need in the All-Star game to, when it gets tight at the end, clamp up, the guys about to score, win the game. He has to be in it. Guy that's made a comeback, Pascal Siakam. Has to make... I almost forgot him. I was like, holy shit, I can't forget Siakam, man. Holy shit. He's got to be in there. Had that 50-point game against the Knicks. Been clutch all season as well. He's like the Jimmy Butler of the Raptors. Without them, they're they're fucked. Very, very good player. Elite. He's just elite. He's definitely going to make an All-NBA team this season. Obviously, it's good to see him have a comeback season. The past 2-3 seasons, ever since, the bubble happened, it's been very rough for him. People call him, he's done, but obviously he's back now. Having some great averages as well. Definitely got to be in the All-Star game. Right, for me, this is where it gets tough. So, I've got... Well, I forgot if it's a wild card or a guard. But I've got 2 players left. And this first player, I am stuck. It's Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton over Darius Garland, which is... so tough. So tough. 2 point guards on the team. Obviously, without them, they'd be a different team. Oh my god, man. Someone's going to get snubbed. honorable mention to Darius Garland, 1000%. This guy is the engine for that Cavs team. Him and Donovan Mitchell are such a deadly backcourt. Short kings, even though they're over 6 feet. Yeah, but Tyrese Halliburton, he's out right now. Pacers 0-5. Like, he's literally the reason the Pacers are in that position. Obviously, Darius Garland last season was the reason the cat. Like, oh, it's so hard, man. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I literally like. I'll pick like Jerry. Let's. It's my video, bro. They're both in there. Fuck the rules for the All-Star game. They're both in there. I'm gonna mention Darius Garland. Anyway, last player I've got is Paolo. Controversial, I know. That guy is literally NBA ready. That guy's better than a lot of NBA players that are in their 5th year. He's like come on. Like, Lucas should have made the All-Star team in his rookie season. Let's just give it to Paolo. Like, he looks like he's been in the NBA for years, bro. And he's like 30. He's like, what? How many games? Like 40 games in? I don't know how many games are in. I don't know the exact number, but like, come on, guys. This guy's an all-star. Let's be real. Like, you could disagree. I don't really know what much to say about it, but just like when you watch him play, you see a casual watch. Like, you get like a guy that's like he knows how to explain it. You just get a casual fan to watch this. Oh yeah, look at this guy. Like, oh damn. Like, they immediately think he's a very good player, an all-star player. Like, it says it. Yeah, I don't know if I've looking at my West All-Stars. I don't know if I've stuck to the format. I don't give a I don't care. I don't care. This is my All-Stars. I don't care. Anyway, you there's one player which might surprise you. It really should. Maybe starting. Yeah, I guess it would surprise you. But obviously, Steph and Luka, that's easy. LeBron and Jokic, easy. And my last player is Lauri Markkanen, who he's going to win Most Improved Player. He's going to make an All-NBA. It's hard to say. It's hard to say because, like, I was calling Jalen Brunson. Oh, yeah, honorable mention for the East. Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle. Like, I feel like I had to get someone on the Knicks there. But I'm talking about the East in the West. But quick note. Oh, it pisses me off. I had to leave both of them off because one of them at least has to make it. But maybe I did the former. I don't know. I'm not making the fucking All-Star teams. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, Lauri Markkanen, absolute menace. That guy, it's just a normal occurrence for him to score 30 and get a poster. That guy literally is a dunk machine. Is not big. Obviously, the Jazz have a very good complete team. I can't lie, but he's like the front court of that. He's a fucking menace, bro. Like, he's hench as fuck. Like, he's a menace on the court. I say his improvement is crazy as well. Obviously, he'll win Most Improved Player. His confidence as well. This is exactly the situation he needs. A low pressure team, like, no one was looking at the Jazz to start the season. They were looking, to tank. They might make the playoffs. Interesting move they made. Interesting. But like now he's just being flawless. It's crazy to see. I think he definitely deserves the starter. If Wiggins, don't get me wrong, Andrew Wiggins is a very good basketball player, but if Wiggins started last season, Lauri Markkanen's got to make it. Obviously, LeBron and Jokic, I don't need to explain that. Right, so for my bench, AD. It's hard to say now because he's missed a lot of time. So, like, will he make it? He's got to. When AD was healthy, he was literally playing like the best. He was like literally the argument for MVP, best player in the world. Think about the Lakers. Oh, I hate injuries, man. Lakers would be in the playoffs spot, right? AD will be back. AD will be back soon anyway. But then after AD, I got Dame. Pretty sure his last like 4 games, he scored like at least 36. Had a 50-point game. Very easy to say. And then the next 2. Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox. They're third in the West. De'Aaron Fox is one of the most clutch players in the NBA right now. You see that game-winning logo shot he had earlier this season against the Magic. Bro, that should already get him in. But obviously, De'Aaron Fox, I've been so high on him. I remember it's like 3rd year. I was like, okay, this guy's going to do it. Most improved. I kept saying it for years. And after the bubble season, like, right, we'll just give him time. Gets better. And now it's like, okay, yeah, De'Aaron Fox is here. He's so quick. The guy gets up the court. The guy has like Giannis like freak ability of just dribbling up the court. He's so quick. Improved shooter. His improvement on his jump shot is crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Playmaking as well. He's him. Sabonis as well. What a trade. I when that happened, not even a year ago. When that happened, I was like, that's a dumb trade. Obviously, we knew how good Sabonis was. He was an all-star like twice before. It just didn't make sense, but now it's like, okay, this makes sense. Sacramento is going to break their playoff curse of not making it for years. And they still made the conference finals for the Sixers. Oh my god. Woo. I don't like that. But Yeah, Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox. I just had to get him in there. Shea is next. Shea, I kind of was like, oh, he's going to start. It's like, no, he's not going to start. Shea's a lock. Shea has been a lock since, like, a month in the season. Like, literally averaging 30. Like, a two-way monster, man. He's going to be a show to watch in the All-Star game. And then the last two is Zion and Ja. I almost forgot Ja. Somehow. I don't know how. Obviously, the two number 1 and 2 picks, they're locks as well. You could say Zion started, but he's not. Like, Laurie's been, playing more. Should be starting. And, Zion and Ja just locks. They're going to be, like, some of the best players for, like, the next 10 years. Honorable mention to Jaren Jackson Jr. I think he's about to be in his prime. He's a defensive monster, and he can shoot the ball. He's a very good basketball player, and he's fouling a lot less, even though that's been some important games where he's just fouling out. It's like, But Jaren Jackson Jr., honorable mention. Also, there's a whole lot of other honorable mentions, but that's really it. But those are my all-stars. We'll find out how accurate I was. Maybe I'll be completely fucking wrong. Who cares?